To the deadly train derailment in Washington state, where investigators say the new Amtrak train was going way too fast. Now they're trying to find out if the engineer was distracted when it crashed. CBS 2's Chris Martinez is in DuPont, Washington with more on the investigation.
Maurice and Alice, at this point, crews are in the process of removing all of the damaged train cars from the scene here. All of those will now be very closely inspected as investigators continue to search for exactly what caused this deadly derailment.
An oversized load truck hauled away one of 13 mangled train cars that flew off the tracks in Washington state. Crews still have to remove the locomotive.
It weighs over 270,000 pounds. It is extremely heavy. It's going to take quite a feat to get that out of there.
The NTSB says speed may have been a factor in yesterday's deadly derailment. The event data recorder shows the train was traveling at 80 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. At least 3 people were killed and dozens were injured on the maiden voyage of this newly opened train line. The Associated Press is reporting investigators are looking into whether the engineer was distracted by an employee in training in the locomotive cab. According to Radio Chatter, the engineer was bleeding from his head after the wreck, and both eyes were swollen shut.
The NTSB says it's been recommending safety features like automatic braking, known as positive train control, for decades.
It certainly does prevent accidents that are overspeed accidents that cause derailments.
The former NTSB chair says there's one simple reason the technology isn't in use everywhere.
It's because of the dollars that need to be spent that's delayed its implementation.
This 15-mile stretch of track in Washington was a $180 million project aimed at speeding up service by bypassing a more curvy route with single-track tunnels and freight traffic.
The NTSB has a very large team of at least 20 investigators here at this scene. No word yet on when this busy section of Interstate 5 will reopen to local traffic here, but officials are telling us this could take days. Reporting in DuPont, Washington, I'm Chris Martinez, CBS 2 News.